Hey everyone, welcome to my second video. I want to first say thanks to everyone who watched the first video and gave me some support and some feedback on how to make my videos better. First off, for all the people that were wondering why I decided to make a channel, it's because a lot of people were asking me questions in-game about specs, talents, raiding, PvP, and really when I thought about it, I could help one person and that's good, and if I could help 100 then that's even better. And so I'm really trying to step out there, show people that hey, you can play your own style of WoW and still do massive numbers. You'll see, and I'll definitely go over one of my favorite tunes, Mo Demons. I run Darkshore, and I've actually been really close to making world rankings on numbers and performance. And so for those reasons, I wanted to create a channel, and with all the support that I've had, you guys have really been there so that I can continue and really start with a solid guide. And I really feel that this one is special because it's a leveling guide. I haven't played for very long, only for about 2 years, but if you notice, I do have many tunes that are over level 80 that I have leveled, and this strat is for a DPS leveling guide, so you can't just farm dungeons, you have to be able to mix dungeons and questing. And this, like I said, I've done this over and over. I got into a spot where man, this warlock has taken forever to level. I want to figure out a faster way, and so I did, and I do take pride in this guide and how I level. And so I kind of want to share it with everyone else. That way they can enjoy a life, work, do whatever they want to, but also have some other tunes that they can play with and have leveled. So I wanted to reassure you that it does work on different servers. I've done it multiple times, and we'll be getting into some prep work and explaining a little bit first on why dungeons are not the best way to just go for DPS. And so here is the prep work. Alright, so let's start with the prep work. What you're going to see is an actual website that I'm going to pull up, and it categorizes all the dungeons according to a minimum level to get in, the average level that you usually do the dungeon, and then the level of the monsters in the dungeon. And what you're actually going to start to realize when I go through my guide and as I pull up this website, that the dungeons come out in groups. They don't bring out one dungeon at a time. No, it's always 2 or 3. And you see, like, for example, the Rage Fire, Dead Mines, Wailing Caverns, they're all at the very beginning, they're grouped together. And they do that is so that you keep doing random dungeons. Now, random dungeons is extremely good. It's very proficient. But to use your time with the most benefit, you have to realize that the first time you do a dungeon, you have dungeon quests that go along with the bonus XP you get for finishing a dungeon. But actually, after you do those first initial dungeon quests, doing the dungeon over is actually really slow XP. And that the bonus XP at the end that Blizzard says, oh, if you finish the dungeon you're going to get bonus XP, actually isn't all that great, and that you can actually level faster by questing after you do the initial dungeons. Now, some dungeons are worth skipping over. They don't have what you're looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. No, but seriously, there are some dungeons that you just wanna skip and move on, because they're not worth your time. So you can use this website. I'm gonna attach the link to the website in the description. I just wanted to show you and sort of explain to you why just straight dungeoning is not worth it, especially as a DPS. You need to be doing other things. So after the prep work, let's get started. Here's the transition, and here we go. Alright, so I'm going to start moving very quickly. Just to give you a heads up, we are in 5.1. There are some XP reductions in Vanilla, BC, and Wrath that are going to help with the leveling process, and I'm going to be focusing on the smallest zones with the minimum travel. So first off, you want to get from level 1 to 5 in your race quests, and then head over to Teldrassil, which has 2 different villages in it. That's all you need to quest, which has rares that drastically increases your XP gain. Once you hit level 10, you want to move over to Darkshore, which actually has NPCs that I'm going to show you right here that help you travel without a mount, which makes it one of the fastest leveling areas right now. Once you hit level 15, you head over to Stormwind, set up your inn, and you start grinding dungeons. The first couple of dungeons will help you level extremely fast. Once you hit level 20, when it slows down, you head over to Duskwood, and you quest to level 25. Once you hit level 25, you stop questing, you head back to Stormwind, you start doing dungeons again, and you dungeon to level 30. Once you hit level 30, you head over to Booty Bay, and take the boat over to get as close as you can to Southern Barrens. Southern Barrens is a new zone with new quests from Cataclysm, and it actually has some of the fastest leveling because you can get from level 30 to 33 with only a third of the zone. And that's what you want to do. You want to get to level 33, and then you want to start doing dungeons again. Hit up the Scarlets. Once you get level 40, you want to head over to get to 1,000 peaks or 1,000 spikes, whatever. But it starts on the left of the zone in a battle area. Once you start the quest, you'll get on a boat and it'll take you to the very middle onto a sea barge, and this is where most of the quests are in the zone, just on the sea barge, and so it makes it extremely fast. And you're going to quest to level 44. Once you get level 44, you're going to head over to Gadgetson, and at Gadgetson you want to stop, you want to keep questing, but you're going to be mixing a little bit of dungeons. So typically you want to be able to do a dungeon every 5 quests, because there are some grind quests and at the very beginning, and that's where a dungeon will help you out. But as soon as you finish those and you move to the eastern side to the pirates behind Caverns of Time, you want to stop doing dungeons. These are fast quests, they're very slow moving, and you'll end up doing close to about 10 of them, which is going to incredibly boost your XP and get you set up for Ungoro Crater. Once you hit level 49, you want to come here, and it has 6 different colors. One on the bottom, southeast, northeast. That is the first questing area of the zone. You want to do those without doing dungeons. As soon as it transitions and you do the southwest, northwest, and north sections, you want to start doing dungeons while you quest to keep up your XP gain. Once you hit level 55, you're going to head back to Stormwind and get ready for Blasted Lands, which is the last area. Now, Blasted Lands is extremely easy. And at the very beginning, the initial quests are very quick, so you don't want to queue for a dungeon, because you want to stay on a roll. And so you're going to do the north and the east quests, and when it starts taking you into the cave, and down next to the portal, you want to start queuing for dungeons. And if you finish the quest because of the queue times and you need the southwest section of the zone, do so. It is still incredible fast leveling to quest that. Thanks for tuning in. That is my guide. If you have any questions, please feel free to talk to me. Have a great day.